Okay, so I'm documenting what the studio area of the basement looks like right now, um, because we're going to have to make it available for Mike in my Signia kit, which is 8 drums. I need to undo um, all this stuff. So this one and that one, um, they're going to be taken out. Okay. I did have also a line right there so that I could put a microphone directly at that 15 inches away, direct at center of the cone. And I think that the 2020 or even the 2035 worked amazing on that. Okay. Likewise, there's one here up top. Okay, so that's all going to go away. So ultimately, what's going to be doing that is either one of these mics or a stereo pair up here. So it's going to be a stereo plus maybe one snare, one kick. So right now we have a total of, let's just see, we got snare, kick, one tom, two toms, three toms, and an overhead. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to reduce it from 6 to maybe 3. Snare, kick, or 4, depending. Snare, kick, single overhead, or double overhead. If I do the single overhead, I would have to do a duplicate and reverse the polarity of it, I think, to get a stereo. I don't know how that works. That would have to be with one of those microphones, I think, that does figure 8 or something to even control that. People have had a lot of success with 2 microphones, one set to figure 8, one set to mid side. I think that's how they do it. Lastly, okay, there was a spot on the floor. Right there is the tape. You can't see it too well, but it's right there under my finger. Pointed directly at that. That's 16 across, whereas the kick, the bass guitar cab was 15 across. So I moved that 16 inches back to meet, because I've had a lot of success with that sound. I think the speaker cabinet is 12, but the cabinet itself is 15. So I think it's 12 with a 15. Single 12 with a 15, I want to say. Hang on. Okay. Just barely 16. So 15 inches back or 16 inches back would make sense. So yeah. And again, this has direct out. I still love, even with the direct out, I still love the sound of the mic in front of it the best. No matter what. The breakup of the mic in front of it, you know, the natural versus the artificial, I don't know. Maybe it's not high-end enough. And then over here, this is awesome. I got it to sound like a stadium cabinet. I don't know what it sounds like, but it sounds awesome. And of course, this guy here has got 5 polar patterns on it. And I'm sorry, I misguided you. It's got 3 polar patterns on it. The next one up has 5. And this cost me, I don't know, under 500. So I wanted to try it before I went with the 5 pattern. And it's got the DB cut, but it also has another cut in the back. Hold on, let me look on this side here. It's got the 100 or straight line. So at 100, I think, or straight across, you got that cut. So that does a lot. It just doesn't do, I think, super cordioid, and I forget what the other pattern is. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll have to take another shot of what it's going to look like after I'm done, and that's 5 minutes.